Welcome to HearFirst. Let's get going with today's top stories. Indian student killed by stray bullet at Canadian bus stop. A 21-year-old Indian student tragically died in Canada after being struck by a stray bullet. The victim, identified as an innocent bystander, was waiting at a bus stop en route to work when occupants of a passing car opened fire. The incident highlights growing concerns about gun violence. Police are investigating the shooting and searching for the suspects. The student's family has been notified and is understandably devastated by the loss. Cannabis shows promise in cancer fight, largest ever study. A landmark study on medical cannabis and cancer has yielded promising results. Researchers found significant evidence suggesting cannabis may be more than just a palliative treatment for cancer symptoms. Data indicates it may actively combat the disease itself. While further research is crucial, these findings offer a potential breakthrough in cancer treatment, suggesting cannabis could play a larger role than previously thought. This largest ever study invigorates the discussion on the therapeutic potential of cannabis in oncology. Flash flood in J&K's Ramban, over 100 rescued. Heavy rainfall in Jammu and Kashmir's Ramban district triggered a flash flood in a village early Sunday, prompting a swift rescue operation. Over 100 residents were safely evacuated by authorities. The deluge caused significant disruption, but no casualties were reported. The region has been experiencing intense monsoon rains, increasing the risk of further flooding and landslides. Officials are monitoring the situation and urging residents in vulnerable areas to exercise caution. Tempo traveller collides with parked IndiGo plane in Bengaluru. A tempo traveller collided with a parked IndiGo aircraft at Bengaluru's Kempegowda International Airport on Friday, resulting in minor injuries to the tempo driver. IndiGo released a statement attributing the incident to driver negligence, stating the vehicle grazed the plane. An investigation into the circumstances surrounding the collision is currently underway. The incident reportedly occurred during the early hours of the morning. No passengers or crew were on board the aircraft at the time. Zelensky rejects Putin's Easter truce, affirms Ukrainian faith. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky dismissed Russian President Vladimir Putin's proposed Easter truce, emphasizing Ukraine's unwavering faith. In a video address delivered from Kiev's St. Sophia Cathedral, Zelensky, wearing a traditional embroidered shirt, declared that a day of life will come for Ukraine. He underscored the nation's enduring belief and resilience in the face of ongoing conflict. Zelensky's message conveyed defiance against Russia's aggression and reaffirmed Ukraine's determination to persevere. Moving on. Teen attacks. Mumbai bus with sword threatens driver. A 16-year-old boy with a prior police record attacked a government bus with a sword in Mumbai's Bundup area on Saturday. Video footage shows the teenager in a rage, striking the bus and threatening the driver. The incident occurred on a busy road, causing alarm among onlookers. Police have apprehended the youth, who is already facing multiple charges. The motive behind the attack is currently under investigation, though initial reports suggest a fit of anger. The bus sustained damage, but no injuries were reported. Akhilesh Yadav hints at India Alliance for 2027 UP polls. Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav indicated a potential alliance with the India bloc for the 2027 Uttar Pradesh Assembly elections. While not explicitly confirming participation, Mr. Yadav emphasized the combined strength of PDA, backward classes, Dalits and minorities, to oust the BJP from power. He believes this coalition, likely under the India bloc banner, holds the key to victory. This suggests the SP is strategizing to leverage the broader opposition alliance against the BJP in the crucial state. Liberals hold lead in Canadian polls ahead of 2025 election. As the 2025 Canadian federal election approaches, Prime Minister Mark Carney's Liberal Party holds a consistent lead in public opinion polls. While the exact margin fluctuates, the Liberals remain ahead of Pierre Poilievre's Conservative Party. This suggests a potential path to victory for Carney, but with the election still some time away, the situation remains fluid. The performance of both leaders and emerging issues will likely influence voter intentions in the coming months. Israeli army clears itself of indiscriminate fire in Gaza, medic deaths. An Israeli military investigation absolved its troops of using indiscriminate fire in an incident that resulted in the deaths of 15 Gazan medics. While acknowledging operational failures, the probe concluded that the medics were not intentionally targeted. Despite denying indiscriminate fire, the military will dismiss a field commander for errors in judgment during the operation. The investigation's findings have been met with skepticism by Palestinian authorities and human rights groups who continue to call for an independent inquiry into the incident. Trump attacks, judges amid deportation fight. President Trump intensified his attack on the judiciary, labeling judges weak and ineffective as his controversial deportation policies face legal challenges. The president's push for expanded deportation powers has sparked a growing conflict with the courts, prompting concerns from Democrats about a potential constitutional crisis. A leading Democrat warned the nation is edging closer to such a crisis amidst the escalating power struggle. Trump's actions are facing mounting resistance, with critics arguing they overstep legal boundaries. Retired police chief murdered, wife suspected. Retired Karnataka Director General of Police, DGP, Om Prakash, was found dead at his Bengaluru home on Sunday evening. Police Commissioner B. Dayananda confirmed the murder, with Prakash discovered in a pool of blood, reportedly with stab wounds. Prakash's wife is the prime suspect in the case. Investigations are ongoing. Moving on. Up Techie, dies by suicide, alleges harassment by wife. Mohit Yadav, a 33-year-old Uttar Pradesh techie, ended his life after posting a video message mirroring the tragic case of Atul Subhash. Yadav accused his wife and her family of mental harassment, alleging they demanded his property and forced an abortion. He expressed frustration with the perceived lack of legal recourse for men in such situations, requesting his ashes be thrown in a drain, highlighting his despair. Police have registered a case and are investigating the allegations. Moving on. BRS's Kavitha slams. Congress's empty promises in Telangana. BRS leader K. Kavitha attacked Telangana's Congress party, accusing them of prioritizing rhetoric over action. Ms. Kavitha, daughter of former CM KCR, argued that Congress runs a government of words, not action, leading to dwindling public trust. She criticized their lack of concrete initiatives and suggested their leadership is failing to deliver on promises, impacting the state's progress. This escalating political sparring underscores the intensifying rivalry between the BRS and Congress ahead of upcoming elections. Moving on. Cuban praises Trump's healthcare order. Billionaire Mark Cuban has unexpectedly lauded President Trump's recent healthcare executive order. Cuban, known for his outspoken nature, believes the order's focus on drug pricing reforms, particularly targeting pharmacy benefit managers, PBMs, is a positive step. He emphasizes the potential for significant cost savings and supports increased data transparency within the pharmaceutical industry. Cuban also champions independent formulary management and protecting independent pharmacies, suggesting the order could be a game changer for the American healthcare system. Moving on. Delhi Airport responds to Omar Abdullah's South Show criticism. Delhi Airport has addressed former Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Omar Abdullah's harsh critique, where he labelled the facility a bloody show. The airport responded with technical data, explaining that its systems are fully functional. While acknowledging occasional congestion due to peak traffic and VIP movement, they emphasized their ongoing efforts to enhance passenger experience. They cited ongoing expansion work as contributing to some of the issues. Mr. Abdullah's complaint stemmed from perceived inefficiencies and delays at the airport. Moving on. Tripura investigates Bangladesh border embankment. A Tripura government delegation visited the India-Bangladesh border town of Bologna on Sunday to assess a new embankment being built by Bangladesh along the Muhuri River. The team conducted an on-site inspection to evaluate the potential impact on the Indian side. Concerns exist regarding possible alterations to water flow and drainage patterns, which could lead to flooding or other disruptions in Tripura. The delegation will analyse their findings and determine appropriate actions. Moving on. Upteki dies by suicide, blames wife in final video. A 33-year-old engineer in Etawah, Uttar Pradesh, tragically ended his life, leaving behind a video message accusing his wife and in-laws of harassment. The techie, whose identity is being withheld, reportedly consumed poison and requested his family to dispose of his ashes in a drain, indicating his deep despair. Police have registered a case based on the video evidence and are investigating the allegations of dowry harassment and mental torture made against the deceased's wife and her family. The investigation is ongoing. Thank you for listening to Hear First.